Welcome, everybody. Episode number 86. This is Yma Mat Chat, and I'm here with Mr. Yarwood, and I am Coach Les. And we are all about looking at what is training and development and how martial arts training and development can make a big impact in your life and the difference that it can make with your kids, with your family, and as we're going to hear tonight, the difference it makes with the old dog at the top of the heap. So with that, I'm handing it over to Mr. Yarwood.
Yeah, last one was what, 2 weeks ago?
Yes,
after I got back in Denver last time.
Yes.
We talked about training through the pain, training the mental toughness side of things. This week was we went out to Denver for our annual World Championships. We're out there from Tuesday through. We came back on Sunday, and World Championships there's a bunch of stuff that happens throughout the week. Like we get out there on Tuesday. Wednesday is training seminars all day for instructors. And then Thursday morning is testing. And then Thursday afternoon is World Championships. So we end the season. All of our black belts who compete all year long and then end up getting enough points to be in top 10. Those top 10 get to compete against each other for world champion. So that happens on Thursday afternoon. And then Friday is all training seminars, like weapons seminars and comp team seminars, just a bunch of stuff. And then Saturday is the opening tournament for the new season. So it kicks off the 26-27 season. So it's a busy week. And it's a week that I've been looking forward to for quite some time because it had a lot of significance for me personally. I've been training for my 6th degree black belt been training for a long time, but I kind of really kicked things into gear this last 6 months to kind of get ready for the actual testing, which happened on Thursday. And so it was part of that was that when I went to Denver last time, that was part of the training that I did. Been working on my forms, working on my all the stuff that I need to do for the testing itself. And it all came down to Thursday morning, 9:30 a.m. I did my testing, so it was pretty cool. There was 2 people testing for 7th degree black belt. 4 of us tested for 6th degree black belt, and then a bunch of other lower ranks testing as well, 4th degrees and that kind of stuff. And it was pretty cool. So I got to the 4 guys who tested for 6th degree. I also tested with them for 5th degree 5 years ago. So it's pretty cool that they're all still around doing it. So it's pretty awesome to do that. And then the next step for that, once we pass, then we are eligible to become master instructors. So we spend the next year in what's called mastership training. Yeah. So it's pretty intense stuff that we got to be doing over the next year. A lot of things that are going to be happening, traveling, visiting schools, visiting places, doing a bunch of stuff. So it's going to be pretty interesting. So Thursday I tested, and then I didn't hear about it. I didn't hear whether I passed or not until Saturday. So I had to sweat it out for 3 days. Like we were watching everybody else get their belts. The 7th degrees got their belts, went through a whole master ceremony for them. A bunch of the 4th degrees got their belts, and we were left high and dry for a while, sweating. And then finally it happened on Saturday. So I officially became a 6th degree black belt on Saturday. So it was pretty cool. The culmination of, well, essentially years of training, but specifically the last 6 months, super intense training.
Now, how many years were between 5 and 6?
5 years. Because I got my 5th degree in 2021, and then whatever rank you are, that's how many years you wait till your next one. So now I'm 6 years away from my next belt for 7th degree. So the clock starts now. I got plenty to do between now and then. So,
And when do you start training your form?
well, Grandmaster said officially August 1st we start training for Master, doing all of our training. So we have a couple weeks to digest everything that happened over the week, and then we get to start August 1st. We got a whole thick manual of stuff we got to work on, so it's pretty cool.
Nice. And what would you say is the biggest thing that you can now share with your students post that training?
It ain't easy. It's not easy. You can't just skate through things. You can't just kind of half-ass things and hope things happen. It takes work. It takes lots of work. It takes hard work. It takes a mindset that won't let you quit, because there are times when you want to quit because it sucks. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to be comfortable, and nothing happens in that comfort zone. So it's just work. I mean, there's no other way around it. You can't skate by. There's no shortcuts. There's no magic pill. Nothing's going to change the work. You just have to go do it. It's the only way you're going to do it. That's all it is. I mean, everybody wants the secret. Everybody wants the magic pill, the whatever that that'll get me where I need to go. I'll give you the magic pill. Work. That's it. Don't quit.
Yeah, that's what they say about any business too. Right?
Yep.
It's the same thing with any business. If
Yep.
you want something, the way to get that something is to work.
Yep.
The minute you stop working is the minute that you stop being able to achieve that goal.
Yep. I mean, you're going to fail. You're going to have setbacks. Things are going to suck most of the time. But ultimately, you keep pushing forward, and you're going to get to what you get your goal. And then once you get to your goal, then you can quit. Oh, wait, no. You just keep going then, too. There's no stopping. That's the whole thing. It's like once you get to a goal, you can celebrate for a minute, but now what's next? Because once I found out, Grandmaster handed me my black belt, my 6th degree black belt. I handed it to my instructor, Senior Master Garcia, and then he put it on me, right? So I celebrate. Yeah, I got my 6th degree black belt, hugging, getting pictures and stuff, all that. And then about 10 minutes after that, Grandmaster pulled us aside and said, here's your master's manual. This is what you're going to be doing for the next year. The first thing I want to do is open up and see what's next, right? Yeah. I got my 6th degree. I hit my goal, but that doesn't mean I get to stop. It's just the next thing. So it's like, just got to keep going. Celebrate moments, but move forward, because it doesn't stop.
Yep. So Christine says it's the same in life. It's just hard work, following a plan, being consistent, and managing our mind, being patient with others.
Yep.
Did you see this? I karate chopped my 4-H calf on the forehead one time, broke my hand. I thought I would be able to crack my calf's forehead from what I saw on TV. Karate, people breaking solid bricks with their hands.
Just
How
like
do they?
everything else, practice and training doesn't just happen. There's technique and strategy to everything we do.
I'm not quite sure that I would.
I don't know if I could break a calf's head though. That's pretty tough. Those are pretty solid.
Well, plus they're actually malleable at a certain level, right? So they can take that impact. You know,
Absorb it.
where a brick is not going to absorb the impact if you hit
Yep.
it. You know, you're going to break up the molecular structure. With a calf, they're designed to be able to take a little, just like our bones bend a
Yep.
little before they break.
Yep.
So, Christine, I'm sorry, we don't have an answer for you. In the training, you know, if you look at, there's a lot of videos for the Shaolin monks, you know, as they start as little kids and what they do to toughen up, you know, with their hands to be able to, you know, hit a tree, right? And hit some of the stuff that they do. You know, they're practicing in hot, you know, they're putting their hands and they're not desensitizing them. I don't think that's the right word, but they're strengthening them at some level.
Yep. It just takes time, work, training, just like everything else. Doesn't just magically happen. Sometimes I wish it would, but unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah. But thanks for asking that question. That was a good one.
Yeah, it's a lot of other stuff happened too. I mean, we had nine competitors from our school out there. Who we had we had me, Lucy, James, Taylor. We had 5 people competing in their divisions for world champ on Thursday, which was really cool.
How did Lucy do?
Lucy got a second and a third in her elevate stuff, and then I think she got a competitor medal on the rest of her stuff. But she did awesome. It was her first time competing in world championships and brought home some hardware, so that was good. Of course, James won again, won a world championship again, and then won best of the best.
He's good.
Yep. And then Wyatt competed, and then Taylor competed, got to compete. It was kind of a last minute thing for her. She got to compete for world champ in weapons, so that was cool.
How'd she
And
do?
then I think she got 4th. And then Saturday we had a bunch more people competing, so we had 9 total, I think, competing on Saturday, including me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And when is Mr. James doing his next belt?
He is 2 years away, I think, still from 5th degree. No, 3 years away.
From 5th?
No, sorry, 2 years. He's a 4th degree. 2 years.
Got it. And when is he on track to be the youngest if he continues to be like the youngest 7th degree or 8th degree?
I don't know. Not sure what the youngest one has been. So,
Christine threw another. Here we go. She had a pen of 5.
Yep.
There you go.
Takes work. But yeah, now it's time to get. I mean, I got a little time. I got a couple things I'm working on, but August 1st is like kickoff day to start training for mastership. which is about a year long. So it's just a whole bunch of different things I got to do, different trainings. I'm going to be visiting some other schools. I got to go to um, Colorado Springs for fall nationals in November. I'll be going to San Diego in April for black belt camp. I'm gonna I'm trying to get out to. There's a school out in California I want to go visit. So it's just a lot of different things that I need to be working on. I got some self improvement stuff I got to do. I got community stuff I got to do. I got books I got to read and write about. Um, what else? Oh, we got some training in the mountains we're going to be doing. So just a lot of stuff over the next course of the next year.
And that's all part of the plan to become a master, right?
Yep.
But that's not 7 years away. That's a year away.
A year away. Yeah. 7th degree is 6 years away.
Right.
That's separate from my mastership training. So it's like mastership is just, so when you're a master, it's short for master instructor. And once you become a master instructor, you're essentially, right now I'm an instructor within my organization, but I'm run my school. Once you become a master instructor, you actually become an instructor of the organization, not just your school. So it's a kind of a next level thing. Obligations change. I have more responsibility and accountability to the organization over other things. So it's just a step up into organizational leadership.
So Christine has another question for you.
Yeah.
How many days a week do you train?
5 minimum, depending, sometimes more. I try and take Sundays off if I can, but it doesn't always work. My brain won't let me rest. So I train.
And then her next question is, do you do the same moves every training session?
So my form I just passed my test with has 95 moves in it. So when I'm training that. I was training that form specifically, but now that I've moved to the 6th degree level for mastership, I actually have to do 12 forms. So I have all the 6 color belt forms and then 6 black belt forms.
So you got to do the culmination, huh?
Yeah. My new form has 96 moves in it, and then the other one. So my last one had 95. Then it was 84, 83, 82, 81. So whatever that adds up to, I don't know, a lot. And then all the other ones. So I'm not sure how many moves total, but between the 12, there's quite a bit. Probably 1,000 moves, maybe, if I do all 12 of them. Plus my weapons. So yeah, it's a lot of.
Right, you have a form for every weapon too, right?
Yeah, we have form for our collie stick. We have 2 forms for nunchucks, 2 forms for sword, 2 forms for bow staff, a form for song knots. What am I missing?
What are song knots?
The bladed stick looks like a short sai. It's got a blade and on the end of the stick.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's another 8 weapons forms. So 20 forms total. Plus sparring, plus board breaking, plus self defense.
Now, when it comes to board breaking, the boards that I've seen in the training session, the black is the toughest one, right?
Yep.
So do you break like multiple blackboards that are held together, or?
No, the color designates the thickness. What it does, so a black board is basically 2.5, like half-inch boards. So I think it's like an inch and a half thickness.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes from a whiteboard, which is what the little kids break, all the way up to black, and there's like 8 colors along the way.
Okay. What age do you suggest people start training? Christine asked.
Well, it depends. We have kids who start at 4 years old. My son started training at 3. Um, some kids, they don't start them till they're, a little bit older, 7, 8, all the way up to, we have adults, a lot of adults training too. I think we have 12 adults training with range anywhere from their mid 30s through, I mean, I'm 55. You're what, 80?
Wow.
No. So it's really, I mean, anytime, honestly, anytime is a good time to start. That's the whole thing. Is like once you start feeling good, you start getting good at it, you start enjoying it, you get better, you feel more fit, you feel more motivated, and you just keep going. So there really isn't like an upper or a lower. It's just a matter of just doing it.
Yeah. And
I
then
started when I was 36.
she goes, wow, 96 moves. And then
Yep.
she asked, how long is each training session?
Those vary too. It depends on what I'm working on. Like sometimes if I'm doing cardio, it could be 3 hours. If I'm doing form work and kicking, it's probably closer to an hour. I mean, I do weight training as well. I go running. So it really kind of depends on what the training session is. But if I'm doing form work, like specifically working on my form, probably about an hour. It gets very taxing because there's a lot of kicking and striking and moving and whatnot. So sometimes I go longer. It really kind of depends on what I want to get done or how I'm feeling. But our classes that we teach at our school are 40 minutes.
And that's plenty.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Our
time.
kids are walking out sweating and tired. That's how
Yep.
we roll. We work them.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Well, okay. Well, anything else you'd like to cover on this? It seems like today is going to be a little bit of a shorter session than normal.
That's all right. No, I just want to come on and just kind of update everybody where I'm at. But the whole thing is, like we talked about our last one, is like the only way to get to where you need to go to be successful in whatever it is that you want to do is to put the work in. It's not gonna magically fall into your lap. It's not gonna suddenly just show up. It's not gonna be a shortcut to get there. It just takes work. And it's something that, unfortunately people are looking for the easy route, the easy way, and it's not there, right? Short term you might find a way, but long term it doesn't sustain. You just got to grind it out.
100%. Christine asked an interesting question. How can you use your training and expertise to make money?
Oh, I own a martial arts school, and I train all of my students who pay tuition based on what programs that they're doing, and all that tuition, all that stuff is what keeps my school doors open, keeps people coming back, and helps me to pay my bills.
But at what point were you able to start a school?
Let's see, 2013, 13 years ago, would have been 5. I think I was a second degree black belt, third degree black belt, somewhere in there. I broke off from my training school and opened my own school. Just started building from there. I was working out of a gymnastics school. They let me use space in their area, and I had, well, including my son, 3 students day one.
There you go.
Well, technically 2 students, but and then I just grew from there. Just kept grinding it out. Sometimes it sucked. It was hard. There was times I wanted to quit because I didn't want to do it anymore because it wasn't working. But in reality, it was working. It just wasn't ready yet. And if I had quit, I wouldn't be where I am now.
Right.
It's just like I said, just got to keep grinding it away, even when it sucks, especially when it sucks.
Yeah.
It's easy to quit when it sucks.
Yeah. So I threw your quote in. I threw that quote in. This one. The only way to be successful is that you have to do the work.
Yep. Don't quit. You can take little tiny steps or big giant steps. Either way, you're still moving forward. Get knocked down, get back up again. Because I guarantee you will get knocked down. More and more the further you go.
Yeah, amen.
If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? You know what they say?
Yeah.
Because that's what everybody's trying to do. They're trying to make it easy so they can do it.
Yeah, good luck.
I mean, just think about how much effort and time people put into finding shortcuts. If they just take that time and actually just use it for real stuff, they'd be way further ahead.
So Christine says, do you use an email list to keep customers and clients and trainees?
Well, the way I connect with everybody is, we do text, we do emails, I do weekly video chats to update everybody. We talk about what's going on in class. Keep everybody informed. We have a TV there where all the information is on. I have a specific site for my students that where all the information is as well. So I use as many forms of communication as I can to keep people informed of what's going on. We do lots of events. We do testings. We do tournaments. We do parents' night out. We do school visits. All that stuff keeps people interested and involved in all the things that we're doing. So that way they stay on board, and that way our attrition rate stays low and people keep training.
Yeah.
So it's not just one avenue. There's multiple avenues.
Well, great. Well, Christine, thank you so much for your questions. Mm-hmm. Thanks for participating and playing along, and really do appreciate it. And we will be back next Wednesday.
Back on track.
Yeah, we were a little early tonight. Normally we pop on about 9:30. And Mr. Yarwood, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing your wisdom. Thanks for sharing your success, your journey. I don't know if did you see this that I sent you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it was fun to reread it, and just to kind of hear and see the experience that you went through.
Yep, that was the original thing that all the current masters read in order to approve me for mastership.
Yep.
So that was a paper that I had to write to basically butter them up so they'd let me be a master.
Exactly.
Tell the story.
Yeah. Christine says thanks, just so you know.
Definitely. Thank you.
And Christine, come and join us again. And, Christine, if you ever feel like you want to come and join us on stage, we can bring you right up. We can have 10 people on this stage.
Yeah.
So if you would like to have a discussion about martial arts and some of the benefits, and be the, as I say this with tongue in cheek, the devil's advocate, and have some fun with us.
Yeah, for sure.
We would love to invite you to come and join us, Christine. So reach out, send us a message. Let me know if that's something that interests you. We only do a 30-minute video cast, and
we're open. Whatever.
Yeah, we're completely open. So thank you, and let's see if we can play out the outro and end stream. Ready to rock and roll.